Hey everybody, this is GGB. We're going to be getting into the fourth quarter of action. Exactly nothing happened in the third quarter, but it was a very interesting nothing. I mean, we had a long missed field goal. We had a turnover on downs inside the 10. It was a lot of nothing happening because there was 0 points scored. This is the same score we had after halftime, but it was an interesting nothing. Oh, they're going to punt this. Oh, this is a bad decision in my opinion. Oh, you had... Oh, actually, great punt, though. Phenomenal punt there. Going to pin him inside the 10, but your running back made it interesting. On 3rd and 17, he gets 12 yards to make it 4th and 5, and you're down by 3. You haven't been able to get a lot going offensively. I would have considered going for that, especially out of the quarter. You could have drawn up an actually great play to try and pick up that first down. Well, we'll see what they do. 1st and 10, you're talking about your defense. It's been huge all game, right? Your defense has been massive. It's been your best unit. You need another big stop, right? This has been huge for this defense. You need to get big stops. Under center is Lamar Jackson. In the backfield is Dalvin Cook. He's going to take the snap. 3-man rush. He's going to have time. He's going to fire it for a first down. He's going to go out of bounds just short of that line to gain 2nd and inches, and I believe that is going to be DeAndre Hopkins. D-Hop's first catch of the ball game. Just shows you how great the AAC defense has played here today. Phenomenal defense by the American. They're going to bring 3 tight end set. Under center is Lamar Jackson, Dalvin Cook in the backfield. And this could be a game-winning drive. They're going to throw underneath. It's going to be caught for first down by, I believe, Darren Waller. Darren Waller has been by far their best player through the air, by the way. 6th catch of the ball game. And it's not even an insane number. 6 catches for about 60 yards. Isn't an insane day offensively for any receiver, but he has been by far their best receiving threat, and it's not close. And if you're talking about this could be a game-winning drive, right? Going down the field, getting a touchdown, could make it a 10-point game and a time-consuming drive. You're going to throw underneath. It's going to be caught by Darren Waller. Darren Waller's going to get 5 out of that. That looked like that could have been nothing, and Darren Waller makes it 5. Darren Waller, again, he's been the player offensively, the most consistent receiver you could ask for if you're an ACC Falcons fan, right? 14 minutes left to go in this ball game. ACC Falcons up by 3 points. Can they hold on, or will the American pull off the biggest upset in conference champions history and go to their first conference championship and be the first 7 seed to make it to a conference championship? The SEC is definitely open for it. Under center is Lamar Jackson. They're going to go hand off to the outside is Dalvin Cook. Dalvin Cook is a big hole, and he's going to be able to get that first down to the 35-yard line. Dalvin Cook passes 100 yards on the day. Second player to do it on the ground. Lamar Jackson's already passed 100 yards rushing. So you've had 2 players over 100 yards rushing, no player over 70 yards receiving, which is insane. Shotgun for Lamar Jackson, running back to the left. Takes the snap, handoff up the middle. Not going to be a lot there for Dalvin Cook, gain of a yard. 2nd and 9 upcoming. Ed Oliver with yet another tackle. He's been a huge part of what the AAC has been trying to do defensively. 2nd and 9. It's a good position to be in if you're the AAC. You're behind schedule if you're the ACC. American defensively wise, you've put them behind schedule. Good job. Under center is Lamar Jackson. Trips to the bottom of the set. Looks like a possible blitz from the outside. I'd watch for that if you're the ACC. They're going to go handoff up the middle. Dalvin Cook's going to get a great gain. It looked like not a lot. He's going to make it 3rd and inches. And a chance to get an easy first down. It looked like it was going to be 3rd and 4, 3rd and 5. Dalvin Cook with that extra effort going to make it a 3rd and much easier with 3rd and inches. So great run there by Dalvin Cook. If you're the ACC, you just running up the middle. It's got to be the play here, right? Dalvin Cook's been too dominant today. They're going to bring 3 tight ends out. Under center is Lamar Jackson. It's just got to be a run up the middle with Dalvin Cook. It has to be. They're going to go pass. They're fire. Wow, great play on the slant. I don't question anything. Never mind. Great. Throw it to DeAndre Hopkins to the 33-yard line. I'm not questioning you. I thought it was a questionable decision not to just run it with but they're already in field goal range now, and a touchdown might ice this thing. I mean, not really, because the American can still definitely drive down the football field and get a touchdown, but You're talking about this is an elite offensive drive, considering they got the ball at the 9-yard line. You've been driving for about 3 minutes now. You're at the 33-yard line. Chance to take this under 10 would be amazing, and with a touchdown. Under center is Lamar Jackson, Dalvin Cook in the backfield. One tight end set. They're going to bring their man in motion. They're going to go handoff to Dalvin Cook up the middle. Dalvin Cook's going to get tackled for only a gain of 2 yards. Good play made in the open field to make sure Dalvin Cook doesn't break that tackle by Bobby McCain. Bobby McCain's a player you're going to keep at least next year if you're an AAC fan. You're going to be losing a lot of that secondary, but Bobby McCain is going to be he's going to stay. Empty set here is Lamar Jackson, 2nd and 8 from the 31-yard line. Shotgun for Lamar Jackson. He's going to take the snap. 4-man rush. He's going to have time. He's going to scramble. He has some running room, and he's going to get it all the way down to the... He fumbled the ball. And the AAC recover it. And you're just talking about defensively. How many big plays has the American made to stay in this football game? And it looks like how many points? The ACC has 2 missed field goals, a failed 4th down conversion, and now a fumble in this game. It's just crazy to think about. It's just nuts. And how many... I don't know how many times it looked like the ACC could put this game away, and the Americans' the defenses for these two teams have been the standout stars, right? The ACC's defense is the reason why they're up right now, and the Americans' defense is the reason why they're even still in it. 3 tight end set, under center is Desmond Ridder. They're going to hand off up the middle. Tony Pollard's going to get stuffed immediately, and it's not even close. Great play made in the middle by Dexter Lawrence. Dexter Lawrence has decided to pop off at the end of this game. He has been playing out of his mind. He got the big fumble where it looked like the American was gifted excellent field position to just go ahead and score, right? Like, already at midfield thanks to a missed field goal, and Dexter Lawrence versus a big fumble that results in a 15-yard loss. Dexter Lawrence is popping off, and he's becoming a huge defensive impact late. Shotgun for Desmond Ridder, running back to the right, 2nd and 12. You can't let this be for naught if you're the defense, if you're the offense. He's going to have time. He's going to fire. It's going to be caught underneath, and he's going to go out of bounds for a 6-yard gain. Going to bring it 3rd and 7. Darnell Mooney with only his 4th catch of the ballgame. Again, none of these receivers have been lighting it up. The stat sheet. It's crazy to think about, but really no one has been able to do much offensively this entire game. Under center is Desmond Ridder, trips to the top of the set. This is a huge 3rd and 7. He takes the snap. They're going to bring a blitz. He has a lot of time. He's going to fire it underneath. It's going to be caught. He breaks a tackle, and he's going to get a 1st down. What a massive play. They had him short of the line to gain. And Cortland Sutton bounces off a tackle that would have stopped them dead in their tracks and given a ball right back to an ACC offense that has been driving the past couple times and have just gotten unlucky. And a big miss tackled in the open field by Aaron Donald. And Cortland Sutton gets a big 1st down to keep this drive alive at their own 31-yard line. Shotgun for Desmond Ridder, running back to the left of him. With under 10 to go in this game. He's going to bring a man in motion to a trip at the top of the set. They're going to bring a blitz. He's going to have time. He's going to fire it. He's going to be caught. 1st down to the 43-yard line. Desmond Ridder throws into the blitz, which is what you're supposed to do, and Darnell Mooney makes his 5th grab of the game, just under 50 yards offensively. And I understand Cortland Sutton and Darnell Mooney just have to be huge on this drive. I understand I should be saying Travis Kelce, because Travis Kelce should be the star of this football team. He has disappeared, and it has to be the Darnell Mooney and Cortland Sutton show if they want to win this game. It's a tight formation here by Desmond Ridder. Shotgun, takes the snap. He's going to fire quickly underneath. It's going to be caught, and he's going to get a 1st down. Great extra effort is going to result in a 1st down in Falcons territory. And suddenly the Bucs are driving. And it looked like the Falcons could be taking a commanding lead in this game. Lamar Jackson fumbles it. Darnell Mooney gets a big catch. Derwin James with his 6th tackle of the ballgame. 2 tight end set. Under center is Desmond Ridder. In the backfield is Pollard. You got to eventually hand it to Pollard here. They're going to go play action to Pollard. 5-man rush. He has a lot of time in the pocket. He's going to throw on the run into traffic. It's going to be incomplete. Trying to get the ball up high to Travis Kelce. It doesn't work out. 2nd and 10 upcoming. Looked like he actually had some running room if he wanted to. It's a weird decision to throw that ball if you're Desmond Ridder. But it works out. If it works out, you're a hero. 8.5 minutes left to go in this football game. Looks like a possible 3-man rush. Draw wouldn't be the worst play in the world here. Shotgun for Desmond Ridder. He's going to take the snap. It's a screen pass, and it's going to be intercepted. Oh, just Dexter Lawrence with the interception. Talking about Dexter Lawrence making big-time plays at the end of this game. He makes another huge one here. It looks like the Bucs are driving. It bounces off one of the offensive linemen, and Dexter Lawrence makes a huge play. The big man makes an interception. Just an unfortunate bounce if you're the Bucs, because you have a drive going with a chance to at least tie it, and the ACC is gifted yet another opportunity by their defense with a big interception. And suddenly they're at their own 48-yard line. A field goal here makes it a 6-point game, and it's still one possession, and you don't want that if you're the ACC, but you would at least like to make it more than 3. Under center is Lamar Jackson, 3 tight end set. In the backfield is not Dalvin Cook. Former Irish fire underneath. It's going to be caught by Darren Waller, but not a large gain, only a 2-yard gain on that play. Going to get it past midfield, but just barely, bringing up a 2nd and 8. The Bucs have been doing an awful job stopping the run. Dalvin Cook and Lamar Jackson have both been cooking on the ground. But outside of that, it's not been a lot offensively. Shotgun here for Lamar Jackson. Empty set. 4-man rush. He's going to have time. He's going to try and scramble out of it to his left. He has some running room, and he's going to get tackled just short of that line to gain 3rd and inches upcoming. And if they don't end up getting it, that is going to prove to be a massive tackle by Bobby McCain to keep him short of the sticks. 3rd and inches. Can the Bucs get a huge stop on 3rd and very short? And you got to think it's going to Dalvin Cook, right? I said this before on the 3rd and inches play. That worked out great, but it's got to be going to Dalvin Cook here. Gabe Neighbors on the football field. They're going to hand off up the middle to Dalvin Cook, and Dalvin Cook's going to pick it up pretty easily, too. Actually, I'm sorry, they handed it off to Travis Etienne. That's crazy. They bring Etienne into the field for his 2nd play of the ball game, and Etienne gets a big first down for them to keep a drive alive and clock keep moving. Like, that's the important thing, as well as adding a touchdown on this drive. It would be massive for the Falcons. Under center is Lamar Jackson, 3 tight end set. Cook's not back there anymore for some reason. Takes the snap is Lamar Jackson. He has time. He's going to try and scramble, and he's going to pick up the first down. To the 26-yard line is Lamar Jackson, 143 rushing yards on the day. The fumble does loom large, but still great day rushing by Lamar Jackson and this team. And another big run by Lamar. It's just crazy. No Dalvin Cook back there. That is worrying. You'd like to see Dalvin Cook back there. I didn't see an injury timeout, so I can't count that as an injury. It looks like he's just getting rest. And Dalvin Cook's out there in the huddle, so that should be marked as a healthy man, as long as he does show up. But he's not out there on the field for some reason. Shotgun for Lamar Jackson. Running back to the left of him. Takes the snap. 4-man rush. He's going to fire quickly on a slant route that's going to be caught for a first down. Inside the 20-yard line to the 11 is DeAndre Hopkins, who has decided to show up at the end of this football game. DeAndre Hopkins was the 3rd catch of the ball game, all of them appearing in this 4th quarter of action. Lamar Jackson with a good throw on the slant with great route by DeAndre Hopkins to get wide open on that play. You'd like to see Dalvin Cook return if you're an ACC fan, but again, no injury timeout. He shouldn't be hurt. Empty set for Lamar Jackson. I'm not going to count it as an injury. They're going to bring a blitz. He fires into the blitz. It's a wide open man. That's going to be a touchdown. And the ACC Falcons take a likely 10-point lead with Mike Williams with 5 minutes and 47 seconds left to go in the game, and that might have just iced it if you're an ACC Falcons fan. If you're the American, you've got to come out and you've got to strike quick, but you've got to get a touchdown, right? That's the main thing. You get a touchdown with 2 minutes left, that is perfect. You still have all 3 of your timeouts. You just got to key in on the run. This is still a very doable game by the AAC, but that was a huge, huge touchdown by the ACC to take a 10-point lead. And that interception is going to be massive, right? Like, if you're looking back on it at the American, if they end up losing this game, it's just going to be heartbreaking to look at that interception because you had a good drive going. You had it inside ACC territory. You had to go 10 yards to get in field goal range and to tie this game up. And you unfortunately throw an interception. It's it's a not good throw. Obviously, it's the back of an offensive lineman. It's really unlucky, too. With 5 minutes and 47 seconds left, can the American pull off yet another comeback? They've been doing it really all year long. It has been the Americans' thing, is to come back in games that they should be out of. And not should be out. They've been the comeback kids a lot in the wild card round. Not quite in the divisional round, but they were down by, 14? They were down by 14 last year at halftime, and they won that game. They were down by 14, I believe, early in the Conference USA game, and they won that one. Can they be the comeback kids yet again? This drive's going to be huge into seeing why. And if they're going to do it, Darnell Mooney and Cortland Sutton have to be major reasons why. I mean, they have to be massive ones. They have got to make good time. They have to make plays in the open field. They've got to get open. And I understand you're going against two of the better corners in the league, in Jalen Ramsey and Shair Alexander. You just got to find ways to get open. Shotgun is Desmond Ritter. They're going to go play action here. He's going to fire it. Oh, he had a man, too. He had him. He had a man wide open for a 15, 20-yard gain, and maybe all the way to midfield. You have a dude running open if you're Desmond Ritter, and you miss an easy throw. At least it should be. And that would have been a huge play on the first play of the drive to get all the way to midfield. I mean, that'd be crazy. And you would have put yourself in an excellent position to at least get a field goal, right? Like, it would have been a phenomenal position to be in if you're the AAC. If you're trying to come back in this football game. Shotgun for Desmond Ritter. Pollard to the left of him takes the snap. 3-man rush. He's going to scramble to his right. He's going to throw across his body. It's going to be completed for a first down to the 39-yard line. Good throw by Desmond Ritter to find him in the open field. And that's Darnell Mooney with his 7th grab of the day for 75 yards. And, yep, it keeps the drive alive, but the clock keeps moving. The clock's got to be an issue in your head if you're an AAC Buccaneer fan. This is not something that doesn't matter. Shotgun for Desmond Ritter. Running back to the right is Tony Pollard. Looks like a possible blitz. They back out, 4-man rush. He's going to scramble to his right. He has a little bit of running room. He's going to fire. It's going to be caught. No, incomplete. Trying to get the ball to, I believe, Kelsey. It doesn't work out. Not a bad decision there by Ritter. It would have been a good catch. Would have been a 9-yard gain if Kelsey could just hold on to that one there. Wasn't a bad decision, and Kelsey should have caught that football. Trips to the bottom of the set, and X-Victor is an X Factor, by the way. Under center is Desmond Ritter. They're going to go pass here. It's going to fire underneath. It's going to be caught. And good gain on 2nd and 10. Going to bring up a 3rd and 3 underneath. That was a really easy throw. But Gabe Davis makes his 3rd catch of the ballgame. Again, only 3 catches for the number 1 receiver, I believe, for this football team. And Gabe Davis is kind of insane to think about. But 3rd and 3, and this is a big 3rd and 3. You know, 2 tight end set. 2 tight end set. Under center is Desmond Ritter. He's going to go handoff up the middle, and he's going to get stuffed. He's going to get stuffed immediately. A loss of a yard. And I believe you guessed it, Texter Lawrence with another massive play in this football game. And 4th and 4, you have to go for it with 4.5 minutes left. And this is the reason why the ACC is going to be moving on, I'm going to be honest. And it's because of their ability to defend the run. The AAC's inability to get a run game going all game long is going to it's going to keep them, unless they convert this 4th and 4, it literally might keep them from moving on to the next round. It might be the end of their season. 4th and 4, massive 4th down. Shotgun for Desmond Ritter, running back to the right of him. He's going to take the snap. 4-man rush. He fires across the middle. It's going to be caught. First down. They convert the 4th and 4. They get a first down, and they keep a drive alive that they needed to keep alive to win this game. 8th catch of the ballgame for Darnell Mooney, and you're talking about a massive drive by Darnell Mooney, finding ways to get open. Him and Cortland Sutton have been the guys on this drive. 9 more yards and you're in field goal range, at least make it 1 possession. Shotgun here for Desmond Ritter. Takes the snap. 4-man rush. He's going to have time. He's going to fire it. That's going to be almost picked. Bad decision there by Desmond Ritter. Going to bring up a 2nd and 10 with 3.5 left to go in this football game. Great. This is a good opportunity, right? 2nd and 10. 3.5 minutes left to go at the 44-yard line. This is not a bad opportunity for the AAC to cut this to 1 possession. Shotgun for Desmond Ritter. He's going to take the snap, 3-man rush. He's going to have a lot of time. He's going to fire it on a curl route. That's going to be caught, first down. Wow, into traffic. He's able to convert that to the 32-yard line, already in field goal range. Gabe Davis makes another big-time catch on this drive. 3 minutes and 20 seconds left in this football game. You'd like to punch this in the end zone, but at least a field goal in your back pocket to make it one possession. You still have all 3 of your timeouts as well if you're an American fan. 3 minutes left to go and click ticking, so you'd like to hurry up. Shotgun for Desmond Ridder, running back to the left of him. Takes the snap, 4-man rush. He's going to have some time, though. A lot of time in the pocket. He's going to fire it. It's going to be caught to the 14-yard line. Is, I believe, yet another big catch by Gabe Davis on this drive. Gabe Davis had done basically nothing all game long, but Gabe Davis with his 5th catch of the ball game for 84 yards, and just like that, they're inside the 15 with 2 minutes and 47 seconds left, and all 3 of your timeouts. Excellent opportunity to score a touchdown here, right? Make this a 3-point ball game again, and you have all 3 of your timeouts out and possibly a 2-minute warning. This is still a very doable football game if you're the AAC Buccaneers. 2 minutes and 43 seconds left. You're at the 14-yard line. You love to punch this thing in, though. Under center is Desmond Ridder. In the backfield is Tony Pollard. You got to think it's not going to be a pass here, though. He's going to go run on the middle. Yeah, that's a good decision. 1-yard gain for Pollard. Keeps the clock running. They're going to waste this 2-minute warning. They are. You can get one more play off before the 2-minute warning if you really hurry. You'd like to get a playoff before the 2-minute warning. 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, 1. That's 2-minute warning. Don't even get a playoff. Ah! If you're the AAC, that was a missed opportunity. You only got a yard on the run, and you wasted so much time. You waste a stoppage of the clock, which is massive. Going down the line, you're going to have to use all 3 of your timeouts on defense. Shotgun for Desmond Ridder. 2 tight ends set. Going to split their running back wide. This isn't a bad idea with Pollard out there. It's a good receiver. He's going to take the snap. 4-man rush. He's going to fire quickly on a slant route, and that's going to be just short of that first down marker. Gabe Davis, 3rd and inches. To run this, I mean, it has been so inconsistent with the run game all day long, but I feel like you got to trust him to get inches, right? Inches. You just need to win the offensive line for inches. They're going to go no huddle here. Shotgun for Desmond Ridder. 3rd and inches. They're going to go pass here. It's going to fire to the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. Trying to get it on the slant route. 4th and inches. What do? If you don't kick the field goal and you don't get the first down, it's the end of the game. I understand that, but you're so close to the end zone. Your chances of getting the ball back and getting a touchdown are unlikely. They're going to kick this and make it a 1-possession game. Not a bad decision here, but it's a more conservative one by Todd Bowles. The kick is up. It is good. Big time kick there by Jake Elliott out of Memphis. And your defense, it's been huge all day long. Can it be huge yet again? Right? I mean, like, this is the game, right? A first down likely ends it for the ACC Falcons. A first down wins it. Do you go onside here? I know you have all 3 of your timeouts. Do you go onside to try and get this ball back? They are going to go onside here. Jake Elliott to kick this one and try an onside kick. The kick is away. It's a long kick, and that's not going to be recovered by the AAC. It's not going to be even close. It doesn't really matter outside the field position battle. Like, if they get a first down, it's over regardless, even if they're in opposition territory. Thing is, here is if you get close to first down, you can kick a long field goal, but I don't know if that's a bad thing if you're an AAC Buccaneers fan. Graham Gano's missed a couple long ones here today. 1st and 10, and this is the game, right? Like, if you get a stop here, you can get the ball back with a chance to tie this game if you're the American. If they get a first down at all, it's over, and the ACC will be hosting a game for the conference championship. I mean, a path to the Super Bowl will go through Atlanta. If not, the American can pull off this upset, send it to overtime, and win the game. A path to the Super Bowl will go through Cincinnati. Shotgun here for Lamar Jackson. He's going to go play handoff up the middle. He has some running room, and he's going to get it all the way to make it a 2nd and 1. And just something you couldn't have if you're the American, right? They are 1 yard away from winning this football game. Just heartbreaking. if you're an American fan, because you've had so many. The difference in this game, by the way, is that 99-yard return for a touchdown. That is the difference in this football game. It's the difference between the American being up by 7 and right now the ACC being up by 7. And this is the game. Shotgun for Lamar Jackson. Running back to the left. Take a snap, handoff up the middle, and that's going to be a first down. That's going to be the game. That is game. ETN. I didn't see an injury report for Dalvin Cook, so I'm not going to count him as injured. I didn't see it happen. So it shouldn't have. If the red thing doesn't pop up, I can't count that. And especially if they don't show a shot of him being hurt, which I didn't see for Dalvin Cook. So he's going to be available for the next round. But ETN just iced it for the ACC Falcons. They will be moving on to the next round in their hopes that their second championship stays alive. The AAC is going to use their third timeout, but it's meaningless. It's a meaningless thing. 2nd and 11, minute 15 left to go. Yeah, there's no universe where you can't just... you can run up 80 seconds. That's a minute 20. So, yeah. You can just take knees here. You're the ACC Falcons. You don't even need to risk running it. Lamar Jackson is one knee away from sending his ACC Falcons to the championship game yet again, and they will be hosting it this year instead of having to travel to Cincinnati. Under center is Lamar Jackson. One last knee, and he's going to win this game. The Americans got to be depressed. They had an excellent opportunity. Like you're talking about, one of your best opportunities to ever make a conference championship was this game. You had so many opportunities blown. The 99-yard, I keep bringing it up because it's so important to this meaning of this football game. Yep, it's going to determine who wins this football game was the 99-yard return for a touchdown, and it's just heartbreaking. Are they going to try this? Don't know why you would. They're not. Okay. That was weird, but they're not going to try that, obviously. Hey everybody, this is GGB. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Stay tuned for the next episode where we're going to have the FCS Division 2, Division 3 Eagles taking on the Pac-12 Commanders for their last spot who plays the SEC. Thanks. Bye.